The grinding continues.
This is Honest Abe Disc Golf.
Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe coming back at you with another video today. We are back out here in the backyard for, one of the final few times that we'll be in this backyard before we move up to Morristown. So trying to get as much practice in here at the house as I can before we start moving stuff up to Mom's house. But yeah, just kind of grinding it out as much as I can, getting those putts in, working every single day. So we're going to work on some more putting. Again, today we're going to do some more Circle 1 edge putting from about 30 feet today. That is going to be my primary goal. And we're going to have a little chat as we do it today. So let's dive right in. All right, guys, we're here at the edge of Circle 1. And we're just going to be doing some putting on the basket. So we're about 30 feet away from the basket right now. And we're just going to go at it. So take my PA3s here and just loosen up a little bit and just practice. So, like I said before, this is my weakest part of my game from about 30 feet. Want to get this up to 90% accuracy. That's the goal for next season. A little low, but that was close. So if I can get this dialed in, I'd feel a lot better about my putting. All right, not too bad. Warming up. All right, so that first set made 2 from 30 feet. That's not too terrible. Just warming up. Haven't even really stretched at all today. Of course, it was freezing cold this morning. It's warmed up now. And now that it's after lunchtime, so just trying to get out here, get some practice in. Laney's taking a nap, and so exciting times. I get to practice a little bit, but yeah. Want to talk a little bit today about some things that I saw coming down the pike, which is pretty cool. So the Ace Bros, I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. You should check them out on the tubes. They, put out a post about, how, building the game of disc golf. And I thought it was very well thought out video, a little short kind of video on just the impact of us needing to do something as content creators to have an impact on disc golf. And I thought it was extremely well said and well put out. And I really liked it. It was a very, very nice, well done little short video. And they're right. They are right. We need to do more to promote the game of disc golf as content creators. There's my 33% again. So yeah, I think there's a lot what we can do to further and grow the sport. And we've talked about it a little bit on this channel so far, but I think there's so much more that we can do to continue to grow the sport. We're going to talk about that today. All right, so the one thing that was mentioned in the video was having some sort of big content creator hoopla, disc golf tournament, something to continue to promote disc golf, especially on YouTube and some of the other platforms that are out there. And I think that's such a great idea. Of course, we already have some people that are actually doing that. So yeah, the guys at Foundation, I talk about the guys at Foundation a lot. I really love their content. Imposter season 2 just kicked off. So there's 2 episodes out now. I encourage you to go out, check it out. It's pretty cool. And the one guy that was voted off at the very beginning, Bear Bite. If you're not familiar with his channel, go check out his channel. So he's got a lot of cool videos out there. And man, the way that he just throws the disc, I think it's so cool, and he's so good at it. So go check out his stuff. He said he's going to put out the Bear Bite Invitational Challenge or whatever. And I love that idea. And you know what? If it's close and nearby and I can get there, I'm going to go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Knock the top off of the basket. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot that we can do in disc golf to continue to promote the sport. And having a content creator challenge. Of course, people have done the content creator challenges stuff before, and they did it at one of the tournaments this year. They did a creator challenge with the pros. I thought that was pretty cool too. So yeah, promoting the sport of disc golf, and us as content creators. I know I don't have a big following right now. This might be right at the beginning of or right at the end of my first year. I'll have to go back and actually check and see when I posted my first video, but it's right around this time, I'm pretty sure. And I think we put out like 70 videos this year, which is pretty cool. Couple shorts. I don't do a whole lot on the short end. There you go. We increased it. We're up to 4. So yeah, I don't do a whole lot on the short end, but I am going to be diving more into that as I think this second year of the channel gets in. I want to start doing a lot more shorts on the video channel, just so hopefully we can get that promotion up. And one thing I would love to be picked up by Prodigy. Just to be on their street team. I think that would be really, really cool. That would also help. Once we get settled into Morristown a little bit, that is going to be one of my goals, is to actually start a league up there. So got to do the certification test for next year. And I would love to be able to host a tournament or two, like the Prodigy Birdie Derby tournament. I would love to do that up in Morristown next year. So, those are some goals that I have for myself as we get moved up to Morristown, as we get settled in. I want to kind of get myself in a place where I can start promoting disc golf more in Tennessee's basically disc golf capital. It's where we hold the state tournament every year, because there's like 6 full courses within 30 minutes of Morristown. So it's really, really nice. But yeah, there's a lot that we can do as content creators to continue to promote the sport. One of those is, let's do more creator challenges. I think that would be so much fun to do a creator challenge, and I plan on going if I can. That was a bad release. But yeah, just doing more. Obviously, one of the things, get your friends, get your family out. This past weekend, I took Delaney and my wife out, and we played. We threw the discs. My wife Melina, she's got a couple discs now, and she went out. She wanted to try to throw her buzz, her Halloween one, and she says she didn't like it, but that's funny. She actually liked my some of my Prodigy discs more, which was hilarious. But yeah, she was out just throwing some discs, and we did a couple rounds of throwing the discs. I ran and got them for her. She was throwing them. Lainey was going and getting the discs, and we brought her little discs out as well, and she was practicing. She loves just tossing them in the basket, which is so much fun. It's a little high this time. Yep, just a little high this round. But yeah, just friends and family, get them out, get them to be playing disc golf. Us as creators doing more content, collabs, trying to help build each other's channels and stuff. And then mixing in the pros with that, I think, is a great option, especially if we do this creator challenge thing. Get a couple pros to come out, help promote with that kind of stuff. I think it's such a great option to do, and we can continue to grow this sport because, as I said in one of my last videos, right now, the whole disc golf realm, so to speak, especially when it comes to money, it looks like it's in a state of not very goodness, so to speak. And money at tournaments, prize money is going down, sponsorships are going down, teams are not sponsoring as many players anymore, and there's a lot of rumors going around, especially with House of Discs, stuff like that. And we're going to talk about that more this coming off season. But yeah, things are not looking great right now when it comes to the realm of disc golf. And I think as professional disc golfers that are out there, I think there's a lot that they can do to continue to help promote the sport as well. But there's stuff that we as just content creators and casual players, there's a lot that we can do to promote the sport in our areas, which would help further and grow the sport, which would then increase, payouts at tournaments and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to dive a lot into that this off season. We're going to be talking about that a whole lot. Just continuing that grind. But yeah, I mean, if this Bear Bite Creator Challenge, that was a terrible throw, is somewhere close, I'm definitely going to be going to that here. And I think it would be great just to meet some people. One of the goals also for this next year is to get up to Lynchburg and get up to Foundation, meet those guys, and not so much as trying to promote myself or anything. I just want to get up there. I want to see their store. I want to go see the courses that they always play at, and I think that would be great. Get up there for a tournament. I think would be really fun to do. Now I'm low and left this time. There we go. But yeah, just continuing that grind this off season. We're going to be talking a lot more about that. But how to promote disc golf. Yeah, we talk about it all the time on this channel. If I had more of a following, maybe I could promote it even better. But we're going to continue to grow this channel bit by bit. And I think, in a year or two, we might be able to look back on this video today and be like, wow, look how far we've come in a year. We have 30-something subscribers right now, which is pretty cool. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy at how far we've come in 1 year. There we go. So yeah, I am excited about the future of disc golf and what we can do as content creators to continue to promote the sport. There's so much that we can do. Obviously, host tournaments, one thing, which is what I'm planning on doing. Hosting leagues, stuff like that, getting our friends, people out to play, reaching out to people to sponsor disc golf challenges, stuff like that. So much potential there. I just think that there's a lot of room for us to improve. There's a lot more that we can do to continue to help promote the sport. As content creators, as players, casual players, there's a lot that we can do to continue to grow the sport. But I'm looking forward to it. We're going to talk more about that this off season. I'm going to continue to grind. I'm Honest Abe. We'll see you in the next one.